Hello, my name is Faith Long. I am the wellness coordinator at the YMCA, and I'm also a certified personal trainer and group exercise instructor. And I've recently studied exercise and nutrition and all that kind of stuff for moms that are expecting or if they just recently had a baby. So this class is called Moms on the Move. If this is your first time, first of all, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And this is just a great way for mom to take care of herself, whether, like I already said, if you're currently pregnant or if you just recently had a baby. Just exercise has so many benefits for mom and the baby. So it's so important to take some time to take care of yourself. We fully believe in preparing women for the experience of motherhood and by fostering supportive communities and close relationships amongst our clients that take this class. So obviously right now we're still providing these classes online, virtually, but hopefully at some point we can bring it back to in-person at the Y and just creating that atmosphere. We do have a Facebook page though for that community. It's our Moms on the Move Facebook page, so if you're not already a part of that, we'd love to have you join and be a part of that community to help moms out. So we will start with a nice long warm-up. We want to make sure that our body is fully warm and lubricated and ready to go to prevent any injury. And then the only equipment today is a mat, and then of course make sure you have some water. It's very important that you guys stay hydrated. Don't hesitate, don't wait for me to give water breaks. Get water as much as you need. And then also just listen to your body. If any move doesn't feel good or right, please don't force yourself to do it. Just be smart, listen to your bodies, and yeah, so like I said, very little equipment, a mat, and then if you have a baby, feel free to have baby join in, and just a great bonding experience between the mom and the baby. So without further ado, we'll jump into our warm-up. Alright, we're just going to start with some walking. Get into a nice light jog if you feel comfortable. If you do not feel comfortable, you can stay in that walk. Good, we're going to do hamstring curls. So I'll show you from the side. Good, we're going to do a low impact jumping jack. So we're just going to come up and tap our toe. Alright, good. We're going to do a plie squat, so my toes are going to point out with a bicep curl at the top. So down to that squat, curl it up. We're going to go into a wide stance here. We're going to do a lateral lunge, 5 on each leg. Alright, we're going to do that lateral lunge. And go. Good, and switch sides. Very good. Alright, we're going to do a low impact skater. So I'm just going to step and touch, step, touch. Alright, good. We're going to do some arm, warm up our arms here. So just single arm forward circle. And reverse. Good, and switch sides, going forward. And reverse. Okay, we're going to do arm crossovers. Alright, we're going to warm up our spine and then our hamstrings. I'm going to go into a wider stance. And I'm going to reach opposite hand, opposite foot, going side to side. Alright, very good. We're just going to walk it out a little bit more here. If you can, try to really get your knee up. A bigger march here from side to side. Alright, very good. Shake it out. Go ahead, grab some water, and then I'll explain our first exercise. Alright, so if this is your first time joining this class, then I will tell you that we always start with Kegels. So Kegels work your pelvic floor, which is a muscle, and obviously it's a very important muscle, especially for women. So we want to make sure that it's really strong. So your pelvic floor is like a sheet of paper, and it has the 4 corners. So one corner to the other corner is from hip bone to hip bone, and then the other 2 corners go pelvic bone to tailbone. So there's all 4 corners. So we want to make sure that we are lifting all 4 corners in our Kegel exercise. So it just helps women find and get their pelvic floor working. So the tricky thing is that you do have to think a little bit here. I want you to exhale as you hold the position. So as you're pulling the four corners up, I want you to blow out that air. So we're going to do 10 reps here, just one time through. Obviously, it doesn't look like you're doing a whole lot, but you truly are doing a whole lot for your body. So I'm just going to sit down cross-legged on my mat. Alright, we're going to do, like I said, 10. So make sure you're lifting all four corners of that pelvic floor. Alright, go ahead and join me. And we're halfway, we got 5 more. Alright, very good. Hopefully you guys got your 10 reps in. Alright, we're going to move on to the child's pose. So this is important and great because it opens hips in preparation for birth. So this is really great for those moms who are expecting. A great one to do either in the morning or maybe before you go to bed or maybe while you're watching TV. So we will relax our head on the floor, and then we just want to breathe deeply. So we're just going to hold this position for 20-30 seconds here. Just coming down to my mat. I'm going to bring my knees out wide, and then I'm going to sit down and back into my hips. Go ahead and join me. Alright, very good. We'll come up and out of that position there. Alright, so up next, we're going to do what's called the Songbird. So this works on balance while loosening the lower back and strengthening the abs. So in pregnancy, obviously your abs, they get pushed out. So we want to keep those strong, and then the bigger your belly gets, it just seems like the more back pain you start to get. So we want to help any way we can with that back pain by loosening it up And then it's just always important to work on balance, and sometimes that seems to go when you're pregnant. So we are going to make sure that we inhale as we draw our elbow and our hand in, and then exhale as you extend out. So we're going to do 15 reps on each side. It's coming down to my hands and knees. So I'm going to opposite arm, opposite leg, extend out, and then you're going to draw it in underneath. All right, we have 15 on each side. Five more. Good, last one. All right, and we're going to switch sides. And begin. Good, last one, and 15. All right, good. Grab some water. All right. So our next move is called coordinated pushing. So this is going to help work on how to efficiently push out your baby during labor. So you want to make sure you keep a dropped and relaxed pelvic floor. However, you want tight abs. So we're going to breathe in through our nose and then out through our mouth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand up here so you guys can see. I'm going to put my hands together with my middle fingers touching right on top of my belly button. As I inhale through my nose, my belly will expand, making my fingers separate. And then as I breathe out, they'll come back together. So as your abs tighten in as you exhale, you want to drop your pelvic floor. So it's a little complicated. It's kind of like rubbing your belly and patting your head. So the best way to describe the dropping of your pelvic floor is imagine that you're trying to pee really fast. That's just the best way to describe it. So you're just pushing it out really quickly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give this a try. Again, I'm going to sit down, my legs crossed. My hands are on my belly. Like I said, as I inhale, my stomach expands, my fingers separate. Exhale, and as I tighten up my abs, I'm going to drop that pelvic floor. Go ahead and try it with me. Yeah, let's do it a couple more times. All right, very good. So I recognize that that's a little bit awkward, but that's super important to practice if you're a mom and you're expecting. So something great to do at home when you can. Alright, so now we're going to move into a little bit more of resistance training. So if you have your baby, feel free to use them for these exercises. If you don't have a baby, if you're just pregnant, you can grab a heavy book. If you have a dumbbell, you can grab a dumbbell. I'm going to use my teddy bear. So I do not have any children, so this bear is going to be my baby here. So we're going to do a bicep curl. Obviously, this builds your bicep muscles. However, we're only going to drop our elbows to 90 degrees because if you're using your baby, we want to make sure we don't drop our baby. So only down to 90 degrees for the safety of the baby. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So if you have your baby, you're going to cradle the head in one hand and then the baby's bottom in your other hand. Then going from the side, you'll see that I have my elbows at 90 degrees holding my baby, and I'm going to curl my baby up and down, up and down. So what's fun is the older your baby, the heavier your resistance is going to be. So we're going to do 30 reps for our bicep curl. All right. Hope you're ready. Let's go ahead and begin. Halfway. Ten more. Three, two, and one. All right, very good. If you want to grab some water, feel free. All right, we are going to do the Superman next. So this is going to strengthen the lower back muscles. But you also want to make sure that you keep your abs tight. And then you want to lengthen your head up and away. So you don't want to hang your head. You want to pull it up and away. We're going to do 12 reps. Again, you can keep baby here for this exercise. If you have your baby, you can just lay them down on the mat with you, facing up. We're going to go down to the mat. We're going to do 12 reps. So I'm just going to have my hands up. I'm going to come up and away from baby, and then I'll come down, maybe blow on baby's belly or give it some tickles. All right, hope you guys are ready to join. Two more. And 12. Very good. Woo, Superman. Alright, up next we're going to do what's called the Keyhole Roll. So this strengthens your ab muscles and your shoulders. You want to keep your knees pressed down as you exhale and come up. So we're going to do 15 rolls. Again, you can use your baby if you have one. So keyhole, I'm going to put my feet together, my knees are out. Then I'm going to hold my baby out in front of me, going down nice and slow. Baby's up above me, and I'm going to come up using my abs. Alright, we're going to do 15. Hope you guys are ready to join in. Good, that's 10. We got 5 more. Keep going. I'm going to see what happened to my music. Good, let's do 3 more. Good. Last one right here. Alright, very good. Again, you can grab some water if you'd like. Alright, you moms did so great today. We're going to cool down and stretch and wrap up this workout. Thanks so much for following along. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to jump into our cool down stretches. I'm going to change my music here and then we'll start that. Alright, we're going to stretch out our stomach, our core here. So I'm going to lace my fingers, come up overhead, elongating my stomach. Good. And then I'm going to stretch out my back. So same thing, I'm going to lace my fingers, pull it forward, rounding my back. Good. Alright, we're going to stretch out our biceps. So I'm just going to reach back behind me, really pulling my palms backwards, getting that stretch through my bicep. we're just going to do a soft twist, kind of stretching out our back here. So just going side to side, nice and easy. Alright, we're going to do a side bend. So I'm just going to reach up and over. And then my other side. Alright. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in, following along. We're so anxious to get back to the Y with everyone. We're happy to be open, but we also understand that not everyone feels comfortable coming back, so we're happy to continue providing these virtual options. So again, thanks for following along. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend.